Well, I remember we were having sushi, one of our first dates, and the sushi rolls were enormous. It was not a good place. And he goes, I'm a genius.
I am.
Sounds like
and I remember
boss.
being like, is he joking? As I tried to chew an entire fucking huge sushi roll.
What was the context? What was he?
He was saying that he was, when he's on the road, he's a genius and nobody ever gets to see it, like no industry or anything. And then he can't recreate that kind of genius in the club because the sets are too short. And,
right.
You know,
it's different. Anyhow,
I kind of get what you mean now since I've been on the road. Since
it really is hard, no matter how established you are, to really establish your character in a way in 12 to 15 minutes as opposed to an hour.
Yeah, that's why you got to do it off stage and piss the whole world off. Anyhow, welcome to My Wife Hates Me. This is the live. We are here at Sirius this weekend. I'm at
this
Levity
is the
Live.
I like
Levity
that.
Live Thursday through Sunday.
Oh, don't interrupt
Listen,
the plugs. Oh,
do not forget.
Sorry.
Do not forget. Next week we will be in the Montreal Comedy Festival. We'll be airing live next Friday at 12 o'clock Eastern time, 12 o'clock Eastern.
Like in the afternoon?
Yeah, 12. Yeah, we're doing a live show, 12 o'clock.
But it's airing live?
Yes.
That's what live means.
This is live right now.
You guys need to communicate more as a couple.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we were taping it.
No, we're doing live. We'll tape our podcast on the Saturday. We're doing this live next Friday. Live will come out.
But then they'll replay it on the 7?
No, they're going to play it live. I don't know if they'll ever replay it.
Well, get in here and help this.
No, they're going to play it live.
I tweeted out that this was a drinking game every time I could get you to say live.
Okay. And
everyone's too drunk to listen.
We're going to have some great guests up in Montreal. We already have a great comic from England coming on, surprise guest. Hopefully, I don't want to say his name.
He never wants to tell anybody who, like,
no,
it's always a surprise.
Well, because in case it doesn't happen.
But I'm not attacking you, but it started out, we have a great guest, hopefully.
I know, he's the worst.
No, I know. They could flake out, especially at noon for a comic. No joke is early. Like,
but we're gonna be live from, when at the Hyatt Hotel in Montreal, where as you walk into the main bar, we're supposed to set up by the fireplace right there. And, you know what I'm talking about, Bonnie.
Yes, I'm tweeting out the show. I'm sorry.
So listen, anyhow, our guest tonight, Paul Mercurio, who I've known for many, 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 many years.
How many years?
Many.
Many. Long time.
But I don't know. I didn't know you back when I did one-nighters in Jersey. You weren't doing those.
No. I mean, I was, but we never crossed paths. I was just doing what everybody was doing, had the car, and I was taking a gig in Connecticut or upstate New York or getting stiffed on money. I got stiffed on money at Joker's Wild when that guy owned it, that guy John.
Oh.
That fucking cokehead.
I didn't do it then.
I went in and I was opening for Elaine Boozler. I'm sorry. If you got something, is it okay for me to talk about this now?
You can talk about anything you fucking want.
I don't know if you have
especially if you're going to trash a club. Go right ahead.
So I'm
yes, especially if it's Denver.
I'm opening.
Or Bloomington, Indiana.
Or Elaine Boozler.
So I'm opening for her and I'm like new, right? And I'm getting $50 a show, 5 shows, and she's a headliner. And Joker's Wild in New Haven was like a club. It was like Knicks in Boston.
I did it.
It was an establishment. I walk in, it's like February, and I heard the guy was like a scumbag and owned it. And I walk in, and
that's not the same guy that has brain cancer now. It's a different owner. It's
if it is the same guy, I hope he does have brain cancer.
Where is this? Do I know
I don't know, but this was.
I think I remember his name is John and kind of being short and bald.
No, this guy was a real Italian mafia type guy.
No. This guy was just like
this dude was cool. The new.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. That guy's got brain cancer?
I think so. He was cool. He was because I worked for him once. But go ahead. I know what you're talking about. Way back, Joker's Wild.
Yeah, and so I'm like new. So I go in and it's freezing in the lobby. But I figure, okay, it's just the lobby, the door to the outside, blah blah blah. And I go, I'm looking for the owner. He goes, what's your name? I go, I'm the opener, Paul Mercurio. He goes, oh yeah, you want a shot? I go, no, I'm good right now. Maybe later. He goes, all right, you want some blow or pot or something? I go, no. He goes, what are you, a pussy? That's what he said to me, right? So I'm like, this is my first, so now I'm like, okay.
Are you?
Yeah, I am. And, I basically walk into the showroom and people are sitting there and I could see my breath and they're all sitting in their jackets. The guy had no heat, but he was doing the shows anyway. Right?
He had no heat.
No.
In this fucking.
And there's like it's a big room. So I go up, I do it. She goes up, she does her thing. We go through the whole weekend like this. I get off stage, and the guy wasn't fucking paying his bills. he was just all the money was going up his nose. And he did one of this classic. I go to the doorman. I go, I need to get paid. Oh, the owner, he left. He didn't leave me a check. Give him a call Monday. I'm sure he'll have something.
Oh my God.
And so it begins, and I start calling the guy, and he doesn't return my calls, and I'm fucking I'm going nuts. I'm apoplectic. The following Saturday, my wife and I grew up in Providence, Rhode Island, and we were living up there part of the time. We were having a big party, and he said, "Come down tonight, and I'll give you the money." I left my party that I was throwing. And my wife's like, "Don't go. It's I know. Fuck this guy. It's a principle of thing." I go there. Oh, he left. Didn't leave you a check. He did it to me again.
Oh,
and then I call the guy up, finally get him on the phone, and he went, "Hey, if it's between you and the gas company, you lose. You and the phone company, you lose. You think you're ever going to get your fucking money? Go fuck yourself." And he hung up on me, and I never got my money.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. That was one of my first.
But now he has brain cancer.
Yeah.
No, it's a different guy.
Yeah.
That guy was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, the world sucks.
That guy was cool because I think they even moved the club or something.
The only slight.
So
bit
don't
of
pay people. It doesn't matter.
Is that
life's not fair.
The only thing that made me feel good is I know that I annoyed him because he said nobody's ever called me so much for money. I go, well, fucking pay people, and I won't fucking call you.
Didn't work for Rich
back then they didn't have fucking social media where you could have went on and I mean, this guy ripped me off. I got a couple of times. I got ripped off in fucking Kentucky when the old owner owned it for $300. And I was going to go, and Bonnie goes, "Look, if you post all that, you're the one who's going to look bad, even though we ripped you off."
Yeah.
And other club owners are going to see it maybe and go, "Well, why would we deal with him?" Even though the guy ripped me off for $300.
Right. And then they'll also say, "Oh, there's two sides to every story," and maybe Rich is. Yeah.
Well,
listen, if you were the type of guy that was like totally like pristine reputation, you'd say, "Yeah, do it." But you already have like a reputation.
I don't have for what? I don't fuck up.
Well, I
mean, like just that you're an asshole.
Oh yeah, the big deal. I know,
but an asshole can, people see that. Oh,
I do the job on stage. I don't drink. I'm on time. I do radio. I do everything I'm supposed to fucking do. Just because I don't socialize with the wait staff or go drinking, I tip everybody. I tip the cook. I tip the fucking guy that sets up my CDs. I tip the middle.
A dollar doesn't go as far as it used to, though.
What's that?
A dollar doesn't go as far as it used to.
No, I know, but even the middle, I tip everybody. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
He doesn't have a sense of humor.
You blow it. Oh, he does. He does a great thing. It's very hard, especially at the cellar table. It's always and on Opie's show, because what he has this classic technique of either pretending he didn't hear and he just bowls right through.
Well, because he said the dollar doesn't go far, but I'm not going to sit there when I'm sitting here. I'm on his side on this one.
But when I go, I always tried to teach him is sometimes you have to go. That was a good one.
I do say that when it's a good one. But
he'll do this thing too, where he'll be like, "Oh my God, look at your hat, nice hat," and no one will laugh, and he'll be like, "No, I mean, it's like a really nice hat. Where'd you get it?" Like, he'll try to pass it off as just like a regular compliment.
That's awesome.
But you know what? These club owners, like I had a relationship with a club owner for another guy. 300. I don't know what is 300.
By relationship,
is 300 the magic number that they fucked me for?
I know.
300 lousy guy. You're gonna really just end our club comic friendship, our club comic.
Well, they are,
club
because, and I don't mean this as an insult on you. Their attitude is, "Hey, pal, there's 150 guys around the block who want the spot. And you know what? You're good, but, somebody maybe not quite as good, they'll still come and pay buy drinks."
Or even better. So, you know what? There was a club owner once, years ago, there was a club in Philly, I think even before you started. I think it was called Stitches. No, I was supposed to work there. I stunk, but whatever. I still closed crappy clubs.
Why are you using past tense?
Okay, good. That was good.
Thank you. That's the first time in my relationship with him he ever said it.
That was good. It didn't deserve a chuckle, but it deserved.
See, that's you can't even give a full compliment.
But I said that was good. That wasn't bad. That was quick. It was right off the top. It was good. It wasn't off the paper that the other one came off.
Could you give me a mint julep iced tea with those pants?
Oh my God, we have to talk about what you're wearing.
You should take a picture and tweet him.
But you'll like this.
Yeah, go ahead.
There was a guy. And I was supposed to close. It was just some weekend, not in Philly, outside of Philly. I think it was called Stitches at the time. So, and then he calls me and says, "Well, you can't close. You're not good enough." I go, "What?" I middled there, killed, and matter of fact, I think I worked with Frankie Pace. He headlined, I middled the first time. Then I go, "Oh, I'll bring you back as a headliner." So then he goes, "You can't do it." And I said to him, I go, "You know what? Go fuck yourself." I go, I guarantee you when your club is closed because you stuck your fucking face in the mirror for so long, I'll still be doing comedy.
Yeah.
And the club closed, what, a year later?
Yeah.
You know, so the good clubs stay. The good club owners you get are good club. They're nice. You know, I just worked the Funny Bone in Albany this weekend.
Oh, how is that? I've done Syracuse. Is Albany nice?
And all the people that work there, the manager, I played golf with the manager and two of them.
Yeah.
They were all nice people. You know why they're nice? Because they have a successful place.
Yeah. And
but
they also have a successful place because they're nice to you and they make the comics feel. I mean, what I don't like is when they're so fixated on selling booze that they'll let the audience get away with whatever because they don't want to alienate one audience member in their table. And this happened to me at a club, and I had to have this person. Is it okay if I get into this now or whatever? I don't look like you were going to something.
No, do whatever.
I'm on stage. I'm headlining.
The only rule here is there are no rules.
Do you know how to work the new phone system?
Yeah.
Because we're going to take some calls.
I mean,
do we have all these calls coming in?
No.
Oh.
So, so the two acts before me, there's this chick down front, and she's, you know, a little hammered, and she's like chit-chatting through the MC. And these MCs don't want to deal with it and don't have the skill set to deal with it, and that's really one of their main jobs, and he doesn't. And then the middle act goes up, and he's not really dealing with it. And I'm like, I go up, and I slam her a couple of times, but not in a brutal way, because I didn't want to lose her in the room in the beginning. I was like, I'll let her earn it.
This is at the beginning of your set.
Of my set.
I know, it's always so like, because now you got to do another 45 minutes
I'm
after
like the
that.
dad, like, turn the goddamn stereo down. Like, I'm that guy.
Right.
Like, but the two fucking guys before me, now, the club, not dealing with it at all. One mook fucking over here, one mook over here, and they're not even coming over the fucking table. So, like, I don't know what they're doing.
It's just a headline club? Is this a weekend club?
Yeah. I don't want to. It's an overall good club, and I have a good relationship. I don't want to say the name. So
we don't want you to say the name.
Yes, we do. Go ahead.
No. So I get up and I'm going. I am about 7 to 10 minutes at the end of my act. She is now talking over my setups, and then I just lost it. I calmly said in this tone, I go, look, this is what's going to happen. You're going to stop talking or you're out. I said, because you have been cock-blocking this show from minute one. Fucking place starts applauding. They all fucking hate it. Packed house, 350
How did you not get
people.
it from the beginning?
Right. She goes like this to me.
Everybody deals with stuff differently, Rich.
On the air, I'm going to have to describe this to people listening. She goes, yeah, right. And she throws me the finger. I go, you're out. She goes, what? I go, you're fucking out. She goes, you're out. And I looked at the bouncer and I had to disagree. I said, what are you doing standing there? At what point do you get an indication? Does you're out tell you to move, to come over to deal with this? He walks over. She's looking at him like she didn't have to go. He goes, hey, look, the headline wants you out. You're out. And this was the moment her face transformed. It was, I'll remember it to the day that her face just went from like cocky shit to like someone had just like broken her best bicycle. And she was like, you're throwing me out? Why? I go, the fact you're asking me why is why I'm throwing you out. You don't have no idea. You have no idea how inappropriate you've been. And by the way, you're 19, true, with a 6-month-old child. I said, and probably nobody's ever talked to you this way, and that's why you have a fucking 6-month-old child at 19. So get your shit together. You took her whole
entire life to task.
And get the fuck out. I said, you've
got a black boyfriend. Did you say that?
You're living in a... It's so funny you bring the boyfriend up. He stands up, the boyfriend, and I think, okay, there's going to be a fight, right? Because this is only, they're sat both 10 feet from there. He stands up and he goes, I'm so sorry, man. He goes, I've been here 3 times to see you. I brought her out to see you. Can I come back next time to see you? I go, yeah. He goes, I said, you can even bring her, but she can't drink. You guys got to get your shit together. And they walked him out, and and then the show was essentially over. But the point of that was 7 minutes into the first act, the club should have been over there. And I know it's because they didn't want those people to buy 2 less drinks at the end of the night.
If that story went any longer, I would have turned into that girl.
There we go.
I thought it was a fantastic story.
Thank you. That's why I love you.
Slight hyperbole. It was good. But here's the thing. There's the problem on that end where they won't do any policing of the room.
Yeah.
But there's also, I feel like, sometimes a problem on the other room, and maybe this has to do with me being female, I'm not sure, is that sometimes they police too heavily, and you're like, I'm just talking to this, I've started this conversation, and now they're coming over to tell the person to shut up, and you're like, no, I'm...
See, as a genius, I can handle anything. What I did the other night, I don't know, I've just been doing it way longer than both of you, but the other night, I'm taping a CD.
And we're
I'm trying
all
to make a
sitting
new
in the
CD.
same chairs.
I'm taping a new CD.
This is a little higher.
It's my 5th one. So the 29th.
What's it going to be called?
V5 in Roman numeral. A little
He did a W with his hand, but it's going to be V.
He did. Wait. He's a genius. He intended to do that.
Yes, no, it's beyond what you can comprehend.
Yeah, it was very
and
meta.
Also,
it was a meta V.
Big J gave you that.
Yeah, he did. I didn't say he didn't. I was
Okay.
going to call something else.
Because of V, and I don't know if you knew this in Roman numerals,
it's
it's 5.
Yes, I do know
so
that.
He was like...
Yes, because I have a fucking...
Big J woke up, he had like a sweat
Epiphany.
Dream or something.
Right.
But it's V in Roman numeral for my 5th CD and for Vos, and it's going to say Rich Vos in the V.
Oh, okay.
In
Nice.
the side of it.
You're going to be handwritten, like your signature?
I'll show it to you. I mean, I'm having a guy design it now. I haven't even done... Well, I'm taping. I taped all week at the Funny, because it's a great... And I'll even tape again this week at Levity.
So what did you hire? Are you bringing a guy on the road with you?
I bring my... I got two different recorders I use.
Really?
I
And
use
you can pick up the audience?
Oh, both of them pick them up right there. Yeah, it's fucking so loud. Every CD I've done, I've made myself. I mean, I've taped myself and I've had it edited.
Well, also, your audience is louder than most.
Yeah.
Well, so this guy was in the front row.
Okay.
Well, this guy was in the front, and he's laughing way too loud.
Bold right.
Oh boy.
Barrel right.
Oh boy. That's the
loud.
kind of problem Rich Voss has.
No,
It's too loud.
You know
I
what?
told him-
You're laughing too loud.
I told him to shut up. I
Let
said,
some of
"Listen."
the other people get their
I said,
laughs
"Listen."
in.
I said, if you're going to laugh that loud, you're going to go to the back.
Say that to somebody?
Yes, it was too aggravating because you can hear
my
it.
God.
I go,
You're
"You're
such
too-"
a fucking Jewish nudge.
Yes,
I know.
he's
He was
like
too-
this
no,
in
if you
real
heard
life.
this-
Like
if you heard this, you got to hear it. It's too loud. I go, look, pal, you're laughing way too
do
loud.
the
at
impression
this.
of the laugh.
No, I can't because I've never laughed out loud.
Was
in
it
my
a
life.
weird laugh or just
It was
a
just
laugh?
loud, too loud. Like the whole room. There's
nobody
200
should be
people.
having that kind of fun.
No.
Not even at your show.
No, because some people laugh to get attention. And you've never had that in a club
Yeah, I
where
know what you mean.
they laugh certain ways so they get the attention.
But do you think that was happening, or the guy genuinely liked it?
Well,
Maybe
he
he
had
just had,
earbuds in. I said, take your fucking earbuds out.
Wait a minute.
Wait. The story gets fucking ridiculous.
He had earbuds.
Why wouldn't you make him leave because of the earbuds?
Why wouldn't
not
you
because
say-
of laughter.
Why didn't you address the earbuds
I
when
did
you went on
address
stage?
them.
But
I
also,
said,
this should be
I
the
did.
beginning
I
of
didn't
the.
see that
This is
until I
called
started
burying
going.
the lead.
Exactly.
What's
The
that?
guy had earbuds at your show. Like
Right.
that does not
Oh, by the way,
suggest genius.
Oh, by the way, he had a
in
buffalo
any
sitting
way.
on his head. Like,
But he wasn't listening to anything. They were just in his ears. And I said, take them
But
out.
wha-
And you
what
won't
he's-
laugh as
yeah, no,
loud.
he's
even
listening-
better. You
Oh
would have
my
gotten so
God.
much material.
He's listening to
I
Bobby
did
Kelly.
5 minutes on the guy. Listen,
He's listening to Bobby Kelly.
listen. What's that? He was listening to Bobby.
And laughing too loud.
Oh.
Yeah, now the story makes sense. Makes perfect
Anyhow,
sense.
here's the trick, Paul and Bonnie. And I've said this on the air
Did
before.
he move, by the way? Just
No, he just toned it down. He toned it
and
down.
you didn't. I'm just curious. In all seriousness, you didn't lose him. Like he wasn't like, oh fuck this
Love
guy.
me, but his friend later, his friend at the table, was just sitting there.
Pissed.
This is really funny. I mean, it turned out funny. It'll be funny on the CD. And I go, you're not having fun? He goes, well, you're not interesting. I go,
my
well,
God.
I'm not a professor. I go, at least you didn't say I'm not funny.
By the way,
I go,
I got to give it to the guy. That's a pretty good heckle.
I know.
because
No.
it's like
no,
You're
but then
not
I did the thing.
interesting.
Then I said to Bonnie, I
I've
go,
been listening to TED Talks all week. and
Did you do something like the moth?
I said, I go, well, I'm not interested. Okay. But then I said, look, you know, if I was in a movie and I didn't like it halfway through, or if I was eating a dinner and I didn't like the food, I would. So I mean, if I'm
I
not
was in a
interesting,
marriage.
why would
Keep
you,
going. I know
why would
you wanna say
I go,
it.
why would you sit here so long? And he just got up and left.
In the middle of it?
Well,
That's awesome.
it was probably 2/3 of the way in.
That's awesome. Leave it to Voss to walk somebody while he's taping his CD.
I don't care.
He's walking someone, YCBC, who's sitting at the same table with a guy who's laughing too loud.
Right.
Way too
You
loud.
do not deserve to sell one of
my
these
God.
CDs.
Oh,
You're
this
a
is gonna be
fucking asshole.
This is going to be genius.
You should call this polarizing.
And then they bring me coffee.
That'd be a great name.
There was no one just having a reasonable time.
They bring me fucking coffee. I ask for a coffee, and I get it, and they bring it to me in like a beer cup. beer, B-E-E-R, cup, and like when I grab it, it's going to burn my fucking hands.
Pint
like a
glass.
pint.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid. Yeah.
And I did, so, but here's the deal, Paul, or Bonnie, if you have someone, especially girls, because when you fucking try to throw a girl out,
it's harder.
it just, what
Especially
you do
if you're a
is
guy,
say,
yeah.
here's what I
don't think so. I think as a woman, it's even harder.
Are you really?
Because then it suddenly takes on this weird tone of like,
You're not one of us?
Like I've had girls be like, "You're jealous." It's like, you're
I
like,
feel like that we come off like like bachelorette parties, which don't often have it, but sometimes I find I got to tread a little bit more lightly in dealing with them because I'll come off like the guy sort of beating up the girls like a misogynist.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Someone thinks we're
But
wrong
I feel
about
like
hecklers,
that's like
Bonnie?
way more acceptable
Bonnie.
than a woman yelling at another woman.
Yeah, that's
This
true.
guy thinks we're wrong about hecklers.
Well, we'll get to
By
him.
the
But
way,
I
can I
just want to tell the one story I have about the, there was I was on Long Island, whatever that club is, and, there was 2 bachelorette parties, and one was huge and the other one was small.
Those
so
are good clubs, too.
I dealt with it was really a fun show, and I dealt with the big bachelorette party first, and then I realized this other. So I talked to them.
Are they all chatting during this?
No, they were fun. They were good.
Yeah.
And so I'm talking to the other bachelor party, and then I go, but yours is so small. And then I go, look how big this one is. And it was the woman who was getting married was fat, like big.
Oh,
and so everyone in the audience.
Oh, you go, look how big this one is.
But I'm at the bachelorette party. Like, I go, look how big this one is. And everyone knows, I know, she knows. It's like, and then I go, I mean, it's like, there's a lot of people. And then everyone knows. And then the woman who I said it to, she goes, are you calling me fat? And just like as a joke. And so like a release of the tension. And it was funny, but it was like.
Tell them what happened in Pittsburgh. Because it was years ago. Go ahead. We're working together when I first started working with her. Mm-hmm. And back then, my audience was fucking ruthless.
Because of the O and A thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I never talked to the audience. And then he told me one time, he goes, you have to talk to them. Like, sometimes I would say, like, they'd heckle me or say stuff. I'd be like, I'm not that kind of comedian.
Oh, okay. Let me go back to reading my book then.
Yes.
What did you think they were going to say to that?
I don't know.
Like a bully beating you up at school. I really don't care for being beaten up. All right, I'll stop.
Guess what? Okay, I'm the wrong person to do that to because I don't come back. Anyway, so I was getting heckled and
We're
it was
at the
awful.
Pittsburgh Improv.
Yeah, so I just walked off stage and I went around behind the audience
in the back of the room.
Yeah, and I go, miss me now? And there's no one on stage, and the guy goes, no.
That's a great story.
Then, all of a sudden, because she's doing these hell gigs with, I mean, they're not hell, but they're
But
tough.
I just, wasn't
Did
ready. I
you
mean, I
go
was like
back
an
on
LA
stage?
comic. No.
You literally just walked off and you were gone.
But I'm telling you, it was
That's
right
awesome.
after that I actually started pulling it out. Like, I actually kind of figured out how to
What
do
changed
stand-up on the road. Because I never went on the road. I went on the road in Canada when I first started, and then I was just pretty much in LA. Like, I was in New York and then LA. And I wrote on TV shows, so I just was a weekend comic, and I would do,
And they're usually nice audiences, and you're not dealing with that
you're not
nonsense.
dealing. You're doing 15-minute sets. I had a really hard time doing more than 15 minutes, even though I had a ton of material. But it's just like it is a skill. You have to
But I remember when she made a transition, because I remember seeing her put her foot on the front table and lean in, like now.
have a little bit of courage.
Like, look at me,
comfort,
and then. She killed in Cincinnati. We were doing Cincinnati Funny Bone.
Yeah.
This wasn't too long after Pittsburgh. Like
I know. She killed.
Like something happened.
And then
the
after
Funny
her
Bone
set,
or Go Bananas? The Funny Bone?
No, Funny Bone.
Yeah.
And fuck Go Bananas. That fucking horrible room.
This
in my
is so
opinion.
embarrassing. This story. I can't believe it.
So she's opening for you or headlining?
Middle.
On her?
She's middle on close, and there's a host. And then after her set, after she did well,
This was like 10 years ago. 11 years ago.
she went, "Thank you, Cincinnati."
I did it. It was like probably my first good show that I'd ever had on the road.
Like she was the Who.
Yes.
Like she was Roger Daltrey. Good night, Cincinnati.
He saw it, and then he literally, for 2 years, he would just be like, "Good night, Cincinnati," to me all the time. Sometimes the lights would be off. We'd be going to sleep. "Good night, Cincinnati."
You talked to him on the phone. Good night, Cincinnati.
Yes, it was like unbearable.
But it is a thing. Like people say, like, "Oh, is it easy?" Blah blah blah. I always say the hardest thing is to let yourself truly be yourself on stage. It takes a long time to get to that point where you can kind of just go. the funny you off stage, maybe a little bit exaggerated on stage. Like, and I think we all sort of in the beginning write sort of stuff I think they're going to like, and then you start to find your voice. It's more personal,
right?
To you, you know.
Well, I think too, though, like you get nervous before you go on, and then at a certain point, you've done it so many times. Like once you hit the mic and start talking, it kind of you just go into like the mode of what you know how to do.
I love this that Rich gets mad at a guy for laughing. What are your announcements before the show now? Do you have the house go like, please turn off all your cell phones and please keep your laughter to 6 decibels. It will upset the headliner. Thank you.
To a minimum, please keep your laughter
to a minimum.
I know it's hard. He's hilarious. He's a genius. Yes,
right. And please do not hand me a hot cup of coffee in a pint glass.
Well, that's the thing. You get too comfortable in a way on stage. Because I've had it before where I've started, like, say you start doing a joke, but then you see something in the audience and you just shift away, and they have no idea that's not the joke anymore. Like, and suddenly they're all confused.
Yeah, you come back to it. That's all.
I know, but it's like, have you ever you've done it before. You might not notice, but where you do something on stage. Like recently I got on stage and I forgot my first joke.
The first one?
Yes. Because I was working out the set for Colbert, and I was like, and I changed because I had the first joke and then I changed it.
You had a really good set too, by the way.
A lot of people are talking about it.
Really?
My friend Matt saw it.
Oh, good.
I'm telling you, you better. Just the fact that I tweeted it, you know how many people saw it?
It's about her. It's not about you tweeting it.
Yes, it is. Because once I give my approval.
I would not be where I am today without legendary Rich Foss pulling me up.
Genius.
I give my thumbs up.
I had a pint glass thrown at me on stage at the comedy store in London. I was there for the first time, and they said,
"How long ago was that?"
Oh, it must have been, I don't know, 10 years ago, 8 years ago. And the guy goes to me, "They're going to heckle you." I go, why? He goes, because you're American and they don't kind of like you and they're going to test you. I go, all right. And I had to
wait. Other countries don't like Americans? Is that what you're trying to say? Like,
no, I think
because we are the greatest country in the world. Other people know that,
I think somebody's going to make America great. We're not quite there yet, but
we were great.
Right. Yeah, but I guess the Brits in particular because of the whole whatever, I don't know. So I go on stage and they pound. They don't do they don't do a table service. So they pound pints, 2 acts, intermission, and then you can bring them back.
Yeah.
So they're as fucked up as you. It's like a third show fucking gig anywhere. And I start hearing yank, like fucking pussy. But and then I just went right back at him, right? And then all of a sudden, fucking a pint of beer right by my head.
Oh my God!
I go. Well, that's why you don't play baseball here. You can't throw, you fucking pussy. And the whole place laughed. God. And I got him, and then I got finished through my set. But it was like
your adrenaline must.
Well, the whole night I was stressed because I was waiting for the heckle, and it didn't happen like the first set.
Yeah, right.
And I thought,
they're not drunk enough.
Yeah, exactly. I dodged a bullet. It was crazy.
I did when I was in England. I was at some fucking place.
Junglers?
One of the Junglers, their loud room.
Oh, yeah?
But they put on a fucking American open micer before me.
Jesus.
Okay, he stinks, and there's the thrill. We're done with fucking Americans now.
Yeah, they're going to eat them alive.
You know, and then I had to follow this fucking horrible. He was an open micer, and I go, why would they put him on before me?
Yeah.
And it's just, I mean, I don't know. It's just whatever the room. You know, they're so weird over there. Like Amsterdam is easy to work.
Yeah, I've never worked there. Yeah?
You've never been to Amsterdam?
No, everyone says I should go. There in Australia, I haven't worked.
I never did Australia. If Eddie If can do well there, anybody can. Right? I mean, if Eddie, you got to know that. If Eddie If is big in Australia, you know, I'd be a fucking, I would be a ruler there. That's all I'm saying.
Genius to the 10th power.
It's just another, you know, look.
Yeah. But Amsterdam, good? They're into it?
Well, Amsterdam, they're smart. I don't know, they're smart. Every time we've done Amsterdam, it's always gone well. I've done, you know, they used to have TV shows that we used to tape there. And we were there like a year and a half, 2 years ago, Bonnie and I, at some festival there. And yeah, the crowds were great. I remember one show was me, Tony Woods, and what the fuck's his name? He was in here.
I don't think this was interesting to anyone.
Oh, okay.
866-969-1969. He loves to just list off people and places he's been. It's like, what?
Well, I'm telling him Amsterdam's nice. He was in England.
I know, but it's like, well, Amsterdam is
well,
nice.
There's people that probably been
I worked with, who'd I work with now? What's the guy's name? Started with a D.
I've never heard you do an impression of Voss.
It's Tony. Who's the guy that came into the studio? You know, the good-looking comic back in... Oh, Tom Rhodes. Me, Tony, and Tom Rhodes.
He's good.
I headlined.
Yeah.
866-969-1969. I promise I will take your calls because we can't keep listening to Rich. So
don't forget,
ask us anything.
Levity Live this week, Thursday through Sunday, and next week up in Montreal. It's going to be great. We're going to do our show live 12 on Friday afternoon, next Friday. We're going to do the podcast the following Saturday.
I can't stop him.
Also, too, we're taping some TV show up there. We weren't even going to go. And
Donald Trump wins the Republican nomination.
He did?
Oh, my God.
Was that like a shock?
Well, they're both. Who do you like? Do you like any of...
Well, I mean, I don't ordinarily wouldn't have voted for Hillary, but I have to. I can't vote for him. It's like...
I don't like him. I didn't like him
this
before
election, I will say, has made me believe that anything is possible more than anything else in the world.
That's what I've been saying. I totally agree with you. Like, I do think an outsider will come in and win, and I think that's a good thing.
What do you mean not now? You mean
no, well, I think
in the future?
I think there's somebody, in all seriousness, sort of sitting there going, I could step, like, not fucking nuts like him and insecure and need to keep saying how great he is, who could actually be president and not be a politician.
Wait, hold on. Is that Omarosa they're interviewing?
Yeah, she's a spokesperson for him. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. But I could vote for this guy, but where he lost me was not that he didn't know anything and wasn't prepared, but when they would ask him, well, don't you think you should be prepared? He'd just attack the media and go, you're the liberal media just attacking me. And I think actually Americans are forgiving, and I'll go, you know what? If you just say to them, look, I don't know a lot, but I'm going to have experts, and I'm going to learn, and I'm going to try.
Yeah,
I give the fucking
But
guy
it doesn't matter because they're already...
You don't become an apprentice president.
Yeah.
There's no intern president.
Well, no, but his ego won't allow him to admit that he doesn't know something or that his Trump University failed. And in that lack of Hoover's, he's sort of got this like thing, and it's like, just say, I don't know. I'll be like, oh, that's a fucking human being.
Did you just say Hoover?
No.
Oh, I thought you were like, he's like Hoover.
No,
I was like, are you...
Well, he has dirt on everybody.
I intimately know.
No. And so I think I'm going to vote for Hillary, but that wouldn't have been my choice. Like,
But it's...
Well, this is the thing. It's like on the one side, you've got like one of the most hated politicians ever.
Who's lying and getting caught.
It's like the Clintons... I mean, they're not well liked at all.
Bill isn't hated as much as Hillary is. I don't know.
But that's history.
But the family is like. Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, since he was president, they've hated her. Well,
because she weaseled her way into New York when she became senator in New York. You know, he pardoned.
But if you had said, 15 years ago, like Hillary is going to have a chance to be president, you'd be like, there's no fucking way anyone would allow that woman. And then if you said, oh, but Trump is also going to be going against her, you'd be like, no fucking way.
But Trump is like the guy, like you get racked up in a motorcycle accident, and he's the doctor in the emergency room who looks down inside you and goes, what's all the red stuff? And you go, it's blood. He goes, what's that thing that's moving? That's the heart, doctor. What does that do? Don't you think you should know, doctor? Why are you attacking me that I don't know the body? What are you, the liberal media? That's fucking all he does. Like, he shits on people. He wanted Ruth Bader Ginsburg to resign because she said something a little nasty about him. Yes. And then he shits all over everybody and says you have to take it.
He's not campaigning. He's been roasting for the last 5 months.
Perfect description of it. That's a great description.
Did you see the 60 Minutes thing?
I don't have time.
Oh, with him and Pence?
Yes, it's so weird. Yeah. They're on golden chairs. Yeah. And Pence is literally the most, you can almost see him looking like, what the fuck have I done? I think I used to be a respected politician. And Trump is just cutting him off and saying these wild things that you can tell he's like totally uncomfortable with.
Wait.
Mike Pence.
That's his running mate.
Mike Pence.
I know, but who is his interview? He's being
Leslie
interviewed.
Stahl.
In his place, because
it's like tower, it's in like his.
The chairs are crazy. It's right out of like Marie Antoinette.
I know
it's like if you were gonna mock Donald Trump and say like, oh, this is what his interview would be like. That they're in.
My favorite part of that was like Pence goes, "This is a good man. This is what America needs. He's loyal. He's dedicated. This is what America needs." Long pause. Trump. I love this guy. Totally agree with him. Just like that. Like, just like.
Well, he goes, when they were talking about when they went, into Iraq the first time or whatever,
right.
And he was like, I disagree, we shouldn't have done it. And she's like, well, he voted for it. And he's like, nobody's perfect. He's like, it's like he didn't even know.
He's ad-libbing.
Yes, it's honestly like he really doesn't know what's going on.
But that's exactly what my point was. Like, and he doesn't want to know, and his followers don't care.
They don't.
Like if it wasn't such high stakes, it's like kind of charming, like that he's just like this.
But that's what I mean. But I think if you take that and then you add who's ever out there and thinks they want to do this, add the ability to try to learn a little bit and say when you don't know, you could fucking win. Because everybody hates the fucking career politicians.
And then you have
if Bloomberg would have run, he would listen. The one thing I know about Trump, there's one thing: this fucking guy knows how to make a golf course. He has the best fucking. They're unbelievable.
It's got my vote.
The country,
they're unbelievable.
The country is a golf course.
It's unbelievable.
What is
how
so
nice
wide?
Well, he even still, just as he goes, in that interview, he was like, I took a look at the, what did he call it? I took a look at the financials. Well, that's what we call them in the business world. It's like, you couldn't learn the correct term. You're running for president.
Then there was another part. Remember what this is a great question. And it was like, asked like a lawyer, like she knows the answer and leading. She says to Pence, what do you think of Senator John McCain? You think he's a good man?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think he's a great man, blah, blah, blah. What do you think about what Mr. Trump said about him? Well, I think he's, and so now you see Pence, that's what you were talking about, like Pence is like, what am I fucking doing here? I could be in Indiana having a snow cone, right? And you could see Pence, and then Trump goes, go ahead, say whatever you want.
You want to say something bad about me? That's fine.
Say something. Don't go. And then he just talks over him, and Pence barely gets to say anything.
He goes, you can disagree with me if you want. Here's the thing. You're like, okay.
He just did an interview with what's his name, Faraday on the Golf Channel, and he does him up in Trump.
Oh, Trump did?
Yeah, he does him up in Trump Tower, wherever he lives, in gold, in
on
the
Fifth Avenue,
same gold chairs and stuff. But I only saw the end of it. But Faraday didn't hold back.
Yeah,
he doesn't. But
Trump accuses all of these politicians of being politicians, but he's a politician because he pivots great. Like she said to him in that interview. She said to Pence, "You're a very religious man," and she said to Donald, "You think you're religious?" She goes, "I'm religious. I'm religious." She goes, "You are?" How? He goes, "The evangelical vote. They love me. They voted for me." She goes, "Yeah, but that's not the same." And he pivoted into all the politics speak that they all fucking do.
Yes.
And yet he tries to say in the same breath that he's not those people. And he's so full of shit. It's just so full of shit.
But why would you get interviewed in golden chairs and then have your wife the next day say a speech about how they work their way up?
I know, but the problem with this conversation is we're logical, and for 15 months, people like us have been going, why would you say McCain's a fucking war pussy and Mexicans are rapists? It defies logic. It's not going to hurt him. Literally, he does the opposite of what the playbook says.
Well, that's the thing.
It doesn't hurt him.
The thing. You've got
he just getting headlines. He wants headlines.
That's how much, though, people hate Hillary, too.
Yes.
That they're willing to vote for that.
In any other election, would Bernie Sanders have had that close a run?
That's the other thing is, this old Jew almost took the thing. You're like, what's this happening?
That wanted to give free everything.
Right, that's the guy that returned soup back for it's too cold. Would he have had a shot with anybody else other than her? A fucking gorilla could have run against her.
That's what I mean when I say, you can never think to yourself, oh, this will never happen. It's you don't know the variables. She probably wouldn't stand a chance if it hadn't been Trump.
Right.
And Bernie Sanders certainly wouldn't have gotten the recognition he got if it hadn't have been Hillary.
That's exactly right.
So you got to think to yourself, well, there could, maybe I could win whatever. Maybe I will be at the Olympics. Maybe everyone will die. Do you know what I mean? You don't know how it's all going to play out.
Take a call. Let's see what these we got somebody on line one here.
Go ahead. Can you hear me? No. Hello?
Go all the way to play. Hello?
Yes.
Yes, you're calling us.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
No, to be fair, we have a new phone system. You're right to be angry. We have a new phone system, and we didn't really know how it worked.
And there's no reason to curse. Go ahead. You're on.
All right. I fucking understand this. Anyway,
I said don't curse.
I was originally.
We don't curse here.
Yeah, right.
We're evangelists.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead.
I know that. Anyway, At first, I was going to call because you guys said call about anything.
Yes.
And I've always wanted to know who gave better head, Bonnie or Rich?
Who gave better what?
Head. Who, like, when you give a blowjob, if we were both to give Paul a blowjob, who would do it better?
No. Well, of course.
What are you saying? What?
Hey, Lou, am I getting 2 blowjobs tonight? This is awesome.
Wait, first of all,
come on in. You can have one of my blowjobs.
Can you?
I've never wanted to be Paul Mercurio so much in my life. Anyway,
I want to be Paul Mercurio.
Go ahead. You're the one. Go ahead.
No, I always wanted to know.
Go with your next question. Go ahead with your second.
Well, the next thing was you guys were talking about Trump versus Hillary, and I agree with you. Both of them are horrible choices. But being ex-military, how could you even want some lady who puts American service members' lives in danger by just because she wants to be
I'll tell you why. I won't even argue that happened. So let's assume. Hang on a second. Let's assume. I know he's talking about Benghazi. Let's assume that you're right and she fucked up royally. I'm going to do what a Trump supporter does. I'll take that over this fucking loose cannon. Do you want to know how a nuclear war is going to start? Some fucking.
Is that still an issue on the table? A nuclear war?
Well, that's what people are worried. I mean, I don't think it'll actually happen. But Trump is so insecure.
But it's not a button, right?
Well, I hope it's not.
It's a combination.
People still use that phrase.
Exactly. But, I just think that, he's shown himself to be, first of all, ill-prepared, doesn't give a shit, and such an egomaniac that, that's more scary to me than her leading our military. Yes, sorry. You may not agree with me, but,
What?
It's not the fact of leading the military. It's the fact that she put lives in danger by her server deal. The Benghazi thing, they screwed up. There's no doubt about that. I'm not even talking about Benghazi.
But here's the thing when Benghazi, what I know. How did she fuck up? By her emails? Was that the reason that she's getting blamed?
No. No, they kept requesting over and over. In fact, one of the guys that died requested 600 times to the State Department for more security. Okay.
And
they refused.
Oh, for more security before it happened.
Yeah.
Before it happened.
And it's on her watch, so it's on her,
Oh, okay. All right.
Right.
Yeah. But only 600 times?
Right. But you know what's equally...
Haven't you asked for more bread that many times at a restaurant?
The reporter on CNN, I don't remember his name, he's an investigative journalist, did a really good piece on the Trump University, and he sat the lead salesman down for Trump University. And this guy's right out of fucking central casting, like, hey, how you dems and knees and nose, the hair slicked back, like selling you a used car. And he goes, we'd have a system, and we'd call them up, and it was older people who didn't have retirement money, but they had a little bit of money, 35, 40,000, and they'd fucking talk them into investing in this university that they were going to learn how to fucking make a lot of money.
Right.
And he admitted, we basically
I did read that article.
And is that, sir, leaving older people like that with nothing any worse than, somebody dying? Probably not somebody dying, but it's pretty goddamn close. So, he's not a saint. All I'm saying is Trump's not a saint.
I don't think that was a good argument.
Yeah, probably right.
I agree with you.
Let me find out if one of those old people died.
I mean, listen.
If they starved to death in your story, I think that might be.
You got me.
If you're going to leave somebody with no money, it's better that they're old than, a 30-year-old.
That's true.
I agree with you that neither one of them is a good choice.
Yeah,
but at least Trump, I think, has the brains to put the right.
He hasn't killed a whole group of people yet.
Let me ask the three of you. Do you think I kind of wish Biden had run? There's something that seems at least decent about that guy.
Yeah, the thing is that he seems decent until he runs, and then you're like, what a doofus.
Right, exactly. Look at the phones are going crazy. Hey, thanks for the call. And thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you
for your service.
Okay, go ahead there, whoever you are.
Hang on, I'm getting a blowjob from Rich right now.
This is Marty, I think.
That's Marty from Seattle.
Okay.
Seattle.
Why is it so important for people to say where they're from?
Because.
It's like a thing.
Not important. Well, it is kind of important is that you guys take the view of the East Coast New Yorker.
Are you speaking English?
Hillary.
Do you understand what he's saying?
No. Do you have a flip phone?
No.
Okay,
there you go.
You were cutting out, but now you're fine, Marty from Seattle. Go ahead.
Anyway.
What if his voice was really like this?
From New York.
Go ahead.
So as far as getting my view through is that as far as you guys as a New Yorker, you guys hate Hillary Clinton. That's a definite. But you're not blessed.
That New Yorkers hate Hillary Clinton?
No, I don't feel that personally. Like living in New York City, I I don't know how. I never felt impacted by her being a senator from. I have my issues with her because, like, if you look at her, like Whitewater, there's like every 4 years there's some scummy thing they do, and there are documents. Like, remember there were documents that she had in her fucking bedroom. Like
Whitewater is Bill Clinton's deal. That's not her deal.
Well,
yeah, but you're not. He's not running.
We like to call that superior. We call that superior race water.
Oh, Rich. That's a terrible joke.
That's yours.
No, it's not.
The superior race line you used to do on stage. White, you go, yeah, you used to say superior.
No, I said I'm Caucasian, which is just a fancy word for superior. Yeah, it's not the joke at all, whatever you're doing.
When he said Whitewater, I just said superior race water.
The genius had a blip. There was a blip in the genius.
Sorry, it's this guy. I can't hear him. It's
we
not
did
his
this
fault.
thing. Can I tell you this story about?
Thanks for calling, Marty.
Thank you, Marty.
Speaking of Bill Clinton, at the height of the Monica Lewinsky thing, we were doing a ton of shit at the Daily Show, and I don't know if you remember, she was
Paul Ryan speaking, but didn't he not want Trump?
Yeah, he just kind of went along like Pence has. I think
he's like also
got
like
the same look in his eye.
They all want some kind of job in the cabinet or something.
I just thought they did. I think there wasn't. The Stop Trump movement never worked because when they would be asked, well, who do you want? They say, well, we'll figure out that later. And it's like nobody wanted to step up, so you can't sell that unless you know who you're selling.
It's almost so scary now that a guy that was running a reality show that's the most self-centered narcissist on this fucking planet.
But I think if you're like a pedophile or you're like, even if you're in jail, like you might be able to run for president. Like don't think that these things are holding you back.
Don't throw your dream away.
Yes, exactly.
As you're fucking that boy in the ass.
I don't care where you are right now in life. The great things can happen for you.
I think Jeff Ross is writing for Trump.
I wouldn't doubt it. We were doing the Lewinsky thing real quick, and remember she was doing.
Why did you just do your eyebrows?
I don't know who that was. You walked by.
Yes, you did. He's always high. You went like this. You went, with your fucking eyebrows.
I went like, oh, hi.
No, you didn't. You went eyebrows. You did eyebrows like, wow, what's up?
Is it a good-looking guy?
It's not. It's like
don't fucking eyebrow and then try not to say you didn't eyebrow.
Wow, someone's getting jealous.
He's so jealous.
I'm not jealous at all.
The fact that your body is facing mine is probably driving.
No, go ahead.
Sorry.
So what happened on the Daily Show?
I feel
I
take
enjoy
a call.
it,
That's
Paul.
fine.
No, Mrs.
So
Eyebrow.
we were doing. Monica Lewinsky was doing a Vanity Fair spread. She was making handbags. Like she was coming out of it, rehabilitating her career. And we got so fucking incensed, like that our society was allowing that to happen. So we wrote this joke, and the premise of she was like on a blanket in the Vanity Fair, and we took one of the pictures and said she's also getting endorsements in addition to this, like this endorsement from the milk industry, and we had to put got milk at the bottom, and we had to put a cum shot on her face, but we didn't send it ahead of time to Standards and Practice because we knew that they wouldn't let us do the photo, and we put it on, and Doug Herzog saw it, and he went, who the fuck authorized that thing? And he pulled the show. It never re-aired. He got so pissed off.
Wow.
And we're like, really? Every once in a while, we crossed the line. Brian Unger had this piece about the Disneyfication of Times Square where, everything was getting shut down. So we went in the Disney store, and he goes, it seems as though Disney is here and the porn is gone. Or is it? And then he'd go up to like the most innocent like Disney kid styles, and he goes, dildo, and then they cut the piece together, and Doug saw it, and he came and goes, you can't say, it was like your dad yelling at you but proud of you at the same time. He goes, you can't say dildo 12 times in a field piece.
11, fine.
Right. He go, right. We go, what is there a rule? He goes, yeah, there's a rule. We start laughing. Well, how many? He goes, 6. You could say it 6 times. So every time we'd see him after that, we call him 6 Dildo Doug. It was fucking. But they wanted us to kind of.
But didn't he have Didn't Jon Stewart? He's allowed to do whatever he wanted on that network.
Yeah. And once he came in, and after a little bit of time, it was like whatever. Then they weren't going to fuck with him. Man.
Oh,
what's that?
This I don't know. I guess he opened his door right when I took his call. It's Donna. Oh, it's a woman, Donna.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. How's it going?
Hello.
I'm good, thank you. I'm a huge Trump supporter.
Oh, Donna.
I love him for a lot of different reasons.
Okay, give us some.
One, he's for the military.
Okay.
One, he's for America.
That's two.
Bringing jobs back instead of taking them away.
He hires foreigners at all his. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm not saying he's any better than Hillary or any worse than Hillary, because they're all the same. Everybody with that kind of money, they're all, you know, in their own little racketeer and with the lies and the games and everything. But
you love him.
Yeah.
You said you love him.
He's so far out of the political realm that I want somebody just to see what they can do different.
But you could use your doctor analogy again, Paul.
Yes,
you could be like, you know, I've got to go get my appendix taken out, but I want someone who's completely out of the...
Doesn't know where it is.
Yeah. Yes.
Can't hold a scalpel. It throws up at the sight of blood.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
But one of the things that's really upsetting me right now is that...
Are you crying?
We're
she's
all
laughing.
entitled to our opinions and who we want to be president.
Right, of course.
No,
That's the system.
Yet it's turning into, well, you're an asshole and you're stupid and you're...
On both sides of it, there's a lot of hatred, don't you think, Donna? I mean, it's like, I've never seen a country so angry.
Yeah.
Exactly, and it's really upsetting and it's disturbing, and you know, it's just...
I don't know if you heard. I don't know if you heard me say earlier. I would have considered voting for him because he does represent something fresh and new, but his lack of humility, like he will not ever show weakness, and that ultimately is a person's downfall.
Well,
read anything in history, and I'm curious. One other thing. And I respect that you could vote for him, and I totally respect you. What would he do? I've never talked to a Trump supporter. What would he have to do to lose your support?
Life, you've never talked to a Trump supporter?
What would he have to do to what?
Sorry.
What would he have to do to lose your vote, lose your support? Like, how far would he have to go?
Well, I was almost there a few weeks ago.
When he hung the rebel flag behind him?
Was it the Jewish star or
the Jewish star thing with Hillary?
Star, the black thing, and you know, I can see why blacks were offended.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
okay, you're gonna have to stop doing that.
Really
I think that's Trump calling you.
But I dislike Hillary so much. I don't want her to have an opportunity, and that's why I will give my vote to Donald.
Yeah, but you know what? You know, it's so fucked up when you go, I hate somebody so much that
it is.
You know, it's like saying, I hate fucking liver so much that I'm going to eat tongue. Which I hate just as much.
But the thing is that there's no choice.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do then?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Given really shitty choices.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Given really shitty choices.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody, I don't, even at this point, Mitt Romney, if he jumped in, but he's not going to do it. Right. I don't fucking know.
You know, personally, like what some people have, what's the caller's name? I'm sorry?
Donna.
Some people have concerns like, you know, if Donald Trump is president and he gets attacked regularly by the press, they're concerned about, like, you know, constrictions on First Amendment. Like, this guy does not like to be criticized, and that scares me in terms of what he might do, how he'll retaliate.
You just worry about diplomacy in that position, right. You know, and the fact that he says, like, I will never say sorry to anyone.
Yeah,
never. You think you're a big shot because you said diplomacy?
And I would change my mind between now and November. Not that I would give Hillary my vote, but I may not vote at all because I may dislike him so much by the time November rolls
I think so many people are not going to vote.
That I won't be able to vote for him.
Is there no one else? Like, isn't there usually like another one?
Well, I thought like they were going to come up with somebody, because it seemed like that Stop Trump movement had steam, then it went away. Then it picked up steam like the last month and a half. And I thought they were going to pull somebody out on the first ballot, so they didn't get enough of the majority, and they were going to pull somebody out of their ass. But I think they went to a bunch of people and they said, no, I'm not going to throw myself into this fire.
Yeah, because it's just going to give Hillary, unless it's somebody, it's too late for Bloomberg. It's too late for anybody.
Did you see what Antonio Sabato Jr. said last night? You got to see it online.
Usually I follow very closely everything that he says, so it's weird that I missed it.
I cannot believe you missed it.
I don't even know who the fuck he is.
Exactly.
Well, is it like Scott Baio also?
Yeah, Scott Baio spoke about, like, we need Antonio Sabato Jr. said, and it's all over. It's all over.
Convention.
Was he Tarzan? Who is he?
He was in like a couple of soap opera kind of things and whatever. He said that Donald Trump is not a Christian. He's from the Middle East, and he's with the other side. He basically called him a Muslim terrorist. And then he continued it in a post-interview. You've got to see it.
Wait, during the Republican convention? He's
on fucking stage.
But why was he saying this?
Because he's trying to resurrect his career. Right? That's what all these guys do. Suddenly they're into politics. I'm telling you, look it up. I'm not. That's exactly the reaction I had.
And they didn't pull him?
No, not only did not pull him, then cut to MSNBC, and he's sitting at the table going, yeah, he's on the other side. The guy goes, what do you mean by Muslim? You know, the Middle East. Like, he said he's not a Christian, not a Christian, not a Christian, not a Christian. Like, kept saying it over and over again. Basically, he dug up...
we gotta get this. Can you get the clip for us?
He basically dug
he was like undercover. Was like, I'm a Republican, and then he said, okay, you want to speak at the convention? He was like, yeah.
Super tight suit, like,
and then he came on and he was like, yeah, he's
he's a
Muslim. He's a terrorist.
Right. And all I could see in my mind were like the people at the core of the Republican Party in the back going, get this fucking guy off!
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Cut his mic. I swear to God, I'm watching it and I'm going, is this guy going there?
But
and
let me tell you something. If he does good numbers, he'll get rehired somewhere. It's all about numbers.
Yeah, it's true. They ordered a lot of drink. They ordered more drink. He's got a good drink average.
Yeah.
Okay, we have just a little bit of time left. Time for this one call. Go ahead, Joe.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
Let's imagine for a second Hillary does become the president. Something happens where she does hit the button. And she goes up on a military tribunal and she's on the stand. She's going to use the Benghazi defense by saying, oh, I thought it was my snooze button.
Ah!
That's what.
God damn it.
You know what? Let me tell you something.
That's a Trump supporter.
Anybody that waited that long to say that.
Let me tell you what happens when she becomes president.
In need of attention, badly.
But also, we still have like this belief that it's a button.
It is.
It cannot fucking be a button.
You're really obsessed with the button.
Because in movies, remember they used to like have to take that big thing off and like actually press the button.
No, I hear it's keys. Like it's going to be simultaneous keys.
Button is.
It's not like a.
You have to have a key.
It's like my phone has greater.
You're the president. I'm the vice president. I think like you have a key. I have a key. We have to turn them simultaneously when we're both dressed only in our underwear or something.
The button is if they're in the White House and they're playing
it shouldn't be
deal
keys,
or
it should
no
be finger print recognition, like the way you have on your phone or something.
That's probably what it is. And it's codes. There's codes. And there's a guy that comes around with the nuclear football, right? The code.
Or maybe even like an eye thing. You have to like.
No, I don't want that. Because what if a bug gets in his eye and the next thing you know, the world's blowing up?
He gets some shrapnel in his eye.
I didn't mean that.
All right, do your plugs. And then when you guys who are on hold, call back and we'll take you, I swear to God, when we come back.
All right, listen, you got anything coming up you want to say because we take a break?
Yeah, I have on my podcast, I have Todd Glass, two chairs and a microphone on iTunes and a bunch of other good, fun people. So check that out. And I'm basically in the city right now, so I'm not touring that much. So.
Bonnie?
August 13th.
I can't wait to hear this.
I'm in Somerville or somewhere like that. You can go.
Sounds like a place to do
It's funny because the guy was like, asked me to do it, and I said, I'll do it if you don't put up flyers in my, because it's near where I live.
And they put up flyers in
the
the sub
They put flyers
places.
up in the, like where I go. Like, I'll walk in and there's a flyer for my show, or like my neighbors will be like, oh my God, Bonnie, we saw you. It's like so embarrassing.
Your kids play with their kids.
So that was like one of the things where I would do it if they didn't. But now I'm saying it on radio, but none of my neighbors listen to radio.
They had a big poster in the sub place in our town, become a fireman. And they had pictures of fires. And one of the pictures was our house that was burning down. So our house is getting better publicity in town.
That's hilarious.
This weekend I'll be at Levity Live, Thursday through Sunday, Levity Live. Also, next week we'll be at the Montreal Comedy Festival. Friday we'll be airing live at 12 noon Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Time.
Yeah, we'll get those in the promos. You don't need to be doing that.
Can I just say real quick, I am going out in the fall. September 30th weekend, I'm at the Comedy Connection, Rhode Island. Thanksgiving weekend, I'm here at Gotham Comedy Club. I'm in Omaha, Nebraska, the December 15th weekend. So you can go to my site,
What's Omaha?
Omaha Funny Bone. It's a great club.
All right, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
They cleaned out the house and they found tapes and tapes and tapes and books of fucking kiddie porn.
Yeah, no,
Neverland
wasn't
Ranch.
it so crazy? Oh, cool.
Like in secret compartments.
They said animal.
You snuff films like we kill
Yes,
animals. Oh, really? I didn't
yes.
hear that. Oh, and somebody was screaming. You think you paid $20 million to somebody in a settlement that if you weren't fucking boys? Like, come on, right? And it's true. But they found all the shit.
Yeah, but why didn't he didn't have one trusted person? It's like, hey, when I die, get in there.
Right,
and
exactly.
Jesus.
Or
some housekeeper that he's like, listen, you gotta get it. Here's the secret compartments.
Take care of my plans. Burn the video.
Yes.
Okay. Throw out the bleach.
Throw out the bleach.
Oh my God!
Put it under the sink.
But
just tell him I needed it for stains in the toilet.
There's been no more talented pedophile than him. Don't you think he's the most talented pedophile we've ever had?
Yeah,
but
by the way, if you were alive,
you can't say he is accused.
Really? They're gonna really? Are they gonna come and sue me?
Going back to your point, Bonnie, if he were alive today, he could be president.
He could be president.
Bleached pedophile.
I heard Cosby's gonna run. Don't, Cosby, you think this has got you down?
Notice now how he's walking around a lot with somebody holding his arm and with a cane like he's doing
He's blind now.
Is he blind in one eye? Or blind?
No.
I think he's blind now. I read something on Facebook.
No, he's blind to what's going on.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, that was very profound.
Oh,
Thank you.
Richard, sometimes.
Richard. Anybody call you Richard in your life?
That he does once in a while.
It's kind of adorable.
That's my real name.
Oh, is it? We thought it was Richelda.
Where's Troy? Who's this man?
Go get Troy.
Why is this man lurking in?
Yeah, what is this?
Does he work with you, Louis?
Yes.
Is he an intern?
Yes.
What's his name?
Lewis is a boss. Lewis is a boss.
He's the man.
Come on,
keeping the man down.
What's your name?
Evan.
What's it, Evan?
Evan.
Is this your first week?
No, I interned last summer and I'm back.
Where do you go to school?
Oh, where are you from?
Oceanside, Long Island.
Oh, cool. And where do you go to school?
Bowling Green. It's in Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
He's answering very well.
Thank you.
Well, he's a student.
What are you majoring in?
Sports broadcasting.
But,
there you go.
He's minoring in hats because he's wearing his backwards.
Well, any extra credits I can get for...
This whole intern thing is such a scam. Did you and I said this before, when my daughter was interning, one year I had to pay so she could intern and work for free somewhere.
What do you mean pay? Who did you pay? What
It sounds like a scam.
The school.
It was sex trafficking. She wanted to learn about it.
Have you heard that some schools you have to pay?
There's oils.
Yeah.
There's
some schools you have to pay the credit for the credits.
Yeah.
Because you get a certain amount of credits. I mean,
wait, you both lost me. So you wrote a check to a school?
To her school, not a school. I didn't just send
her school, and then that.
Can I just tell you something? When Rich was writing the check, he asked me how to spell college. He really did.
You didn't spell it with a K again, did you?
That's
no.
Isn't that the epitome of irony? I'm not sure.
So go ahead. Some schools you have to pay.
Some schools you have to. Actually, most schools you have to pay for the internship credit.
Look at me sometimes.
Oh, I'm trying to go in a circle here.
Hey, Troy, get out.
You're done.
Thank you. Good luck.
Nice to meet you. Hey, good luck.
Troy, did you win a fucking award today?
Yeah, I did.
We just heard. Tell us about it real quick, if you don't mind.
How did you hear? I was bragging about it.
Yes, and then you said, "Who's Troy?"
Louis, I found it. Awesome, man.
We haven't really ever talked, so I get it.
He won't look me in the eye.
Why would I look you in the eye?
Fucking Troy is my favorite one.
Why would you? Or
why wouldn't I?
Oh, I don't know.
You're hysterical.
Tell us about the award.
Well, I just got an award for the...
Look at Bonnie, please. She wants everybody to look at her right now.
The mic
I'm
is
the
really
opposite
low.
of every other celebrity. It's like, look me in the
pretty.
eye.
I'm not looking at the pretty girl.
Could I get everyone to look me in the eye?
I won an award. I'm looking at Bonnie. I won an award for my production work here on the channel. But I do some production work for you guys.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And who gave you the award? Sirius or
from the New York Festival, a radio award?
Do you submit a sample of your work? Like, how do they figure out? What are the parameters to decide who's better or the winner?
The boss of the channel.
Sorry, listeners, we'll be done this in a second.
Sorry, I should.
I'm sorry, is this boring? I don't know.
I just have a weird curiosity. I'm sorry.
See, that's the problem. I brought him in because I was truly interested, and this is why we can't get guests.
I got to go with Rich on this one.
Exactly. How many promos do you send in to get your award?
Boy,
I'm wondering, are they 15-second promos or 25 5-second
This is a
promo.
side to
Are
her
you
that's
trashing
scaring me.
Mercurio? Are
Yes,
you
she is. She's fucking
I'm
mocking me.
trashing all of you.
and
That's
I
how
agree with
good I
Rich.
am.
Why are you so mean?
Wow.
She's so mean.
She's a fucking asshole.
I didn't think Rich. I thought Rich was the asshole, but now I'm wrong.
Look me in the eye.
All right, go ahead. Can you shut up and let him? He
Okay,
doesn't
I'm
go on
sorry.
air that much. So
Sorry.
No, so Don Wicklund, who is the boss of the channel,
Yeah.
was kind enough to submit my material.
I
and
call
they-
him Don Lickland.
What are you, 6?
and do you get a trophy? Do you get like a?
Yeah, I have a trophy.
Get the fuck out.
You want to
Yeah,
see it?
I touched
Do you
it.
get it? Do you get a
Look
raise?
pretty heavy.
Probably not, but
You
It's
I got a
not-
trophy.
You can if you sell the
too-
trophy.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that trophy's too big to put up your ass, right?
It is too big.
Did you
It is
see
too
the
big.
trophy?
Well, I'll get it. You want to see it?
I've seen the trophy.
Yeah, I want to see the fucking trophy. Why are you an asshole
Boy,
to
she turned.
everybody?
That was no.
What?
She was
What
fine.
I do that
She
was so bad, you guys?
Yeah, what?
What
think
did I do that was so bad?
She got mad. That
I was
nobody
thinking,
looking
though,
at
this
me.
would be a funny thing to say to someone. You know how people always say, like,
Oh, here's the trophy.
to the wife, they always, 1 second.
No.
Okay, you're right. You're right. You're right. This time you're right.
That's a fucking real thing.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah, look at-
It's got some real weight behind it.
But do you see what I mean about putting it up your ass? You can't.
There's no way that would go up your ass.
There's a way.
The top
Where
is
there's a
narrow.
will, there's a way.
That's almost like your crack is.
Hey, wait. Are you gonna? You're taking that home? I hope you're
Oh,
not
of
gonna
course.
leave it here.
No.
That's fucking the real deal right there.
I think so. Yeah, it's the first award I won for radio.
You
but I-
never got to do an acceptance speech. Would
That's
you like to
okay.
do one now?
No, I really wouldn't. I really
What
wouldn't.
would you say? Who would you thank?
Well, first I'd thank Opie.
Oh, I guess you're doing it.
First.
I guess he's tricked you into doing it.
You would thank Opie?
Of course, it's his channel. It's his show.
Yeah.
So,
Oh
Opie.
my God, you're so right. You have to
Right.
even
What?
if you didn't want to, you have to.
Exactly.
What? Thank Opie?
Yes,
Why
that's the
wouldn't I
first
wanna
thing you
thank
have to
Opie?
do. Oh, look at this
Yeah,
guy.
Opie
He's
hired
never
him.
getting fired.
It's like an actor who has to thank the head of the studio for putting him in the movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
Yeah.
I thank
This
Opie?
is your problem.
What
Paul.
about-
I should know
what-
how to play the game.
No, we do. We're learning now.
But you don't thank Norton?
Well, he has nothing to do with me getting
Yeah.
an award, but
Yeah.
he's
He's part. Yeah, no, fuck him.
You thank Opie. Who else?
You can't.
Don Wicklund.
Don Lickland.
Listen, Don is a team player.
He really is.
He really is a team player. Like when we said, "Can we go to Montreal?"
I know
Boom.
what you guys really mean by
Oh, but-
team player, by the way.
Oh no, and fucking.
What is his job here? Wicklund? Is that
He runs the channel.
He runs the
oversees
channel.
the channel.
I thought. No, that I'm thinking of Jack Vaughn, but that's a different thing that he.
That's
does.
comedy.
Oh,
That's
my
comedy,
God.
and you wouldn't know
Come
anything.
on.
How would you know
Come
about
on.
that? Listen, so
I think
Don,
your mic just got turned off.
I think Don is a team player when
Don
it comes to
walks in.
stuff.
Yes.
Obviously,
it down.
Opie's a team player.
Yep.
You know, so I guess,
And obviously,
but you
you're a
can't-
team player.
Of course.
But you can't thank the other guy.
You're the only
that's-
one who scored.
Yeah.
I mean, truthfully, who else would I thank?
Would you thank the other? Would you say? I share this with all the other nominees.
No.
You all deserve it.
No,
No.
because he
Wow.
listen,
I
one,
like
he
that.
used to be here early in the morning. Then now he's doing evenings. Listen. And,
right.
and he's got good fucking art on his arms.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Even
he
though
does.
fucking DeRosa doesn't call it art.
Oh,
he
wait a
has dumb
second.
bit about it.
You share this.
Well, he's the voiceover guy. I did the production. He's the voiceover guy.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
Whoa,
Wait a minute.
This
then.
is made out to Bob Carson
And?
and Troy Hinson.
Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
saying, but
But
you
why-
went ahead like it
Yes.
was just yours. For the
Yes.
whole time.
It is.
And if she didn't pick that up and read it, you would have walked out
Well,
of here.
Bob Carson wasn't here to say anything.
Don't listen.
2016
so negative.
international, though. That is one thing he could have bragged about. Radio program competition.
Let me see how big this
That's he went against the Chinese.
Yeah,
Exactly.
The Chinese Sirius XM.
They're very, very
very-
good.
I need a little credit for that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Indian.
Well, I would
The
say
Indians are
fuck
good.
to
The
the other
Chinese
guy.
and the Swedes.
Exactly.
They're hard to
and
beat.
you know what I would
don't want
do?
it.
I would have that blackened out his name somehow.
I really wish his name wasn't on here, but
Doesn't matter.
Oh, thank
you got to do what you got to do.
You have the possession.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. He's an
Anyhow,
intern. I could get
congratulations.
something. No, it's okay.
That's fucking great.
Thanks, man.
That
It really is.
intern got me a coffee.
Well, good. You got a coffee. He got a trophy.
Exactly.
All right.
Thank you.
And say you're sorry
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
to Paul. You trashed Paul, not.
Oh, that's all right.
Thank you. I don't know. What to
Okay.
say.
Like,
Look at
I'm a Trump supporter.
Wait. Hey, tell her the story. Remember when we were at the Oscars the first time and Tim Robbins was fucking trying to get into everybody's fucking.
Oh, it was so weird because after they get their Oscars, but right before you go into the what's it called, the governor's ball?
Yeah.
There's this place where all the press sort of stand
tons of
behind
press.
these these like sort of.
You mean the press room where they go and they?
No,
Well, it's right before you walk in.
It's like the entryway. You have to go through it to get in, but
okay.
all the press has to sort of stay behind these ropes or whatever.
And they all have their own sets.
Right.
You know.
So there's like
Oprah was
Entertainment
there.
Tonight, whatever, and so you can stop and go through each one or whatever. And Tim Robbins was just sort of like floating, and then he'd see somebody know and just go get in the picture.
Like they were interviewing Clint Eastwood because that's the year $1 billion babies.
Yes, yeah.
And
$1 million baby. Huh? You said $1 billion baby.
No, but it's changed because it's
congratulations, man.
It's gone up.
It was
because of
$1 billion. No, I'm talking about a different movie. I'm talking.
I don't know why
where she
you think
fights
he only
10
made
people
one
at
movie.
once.
Yeah, it's cool.
You didn't see that one?
That's the sequel.
Yes, the sequel.
You know, I was thinking of Billy. I'm thinking of the song by Alice Cooper, $1 Billion Babies.
Oh, okay.
When it was $1 million. I made a mistake, folks. So jump
it's
on
not
me.
a great
But,
story, but he did get in a lot of pictures, and they were kind of being
But
like
these are like major celebrities, and
Yes, and they were
he's
kind-
photobombing.
Yes,
Yes.
And they were kind of like pushing him off
Oh,
sometimes,
really?
like,
Yes.
and then he'd just wait around until they were ready to take.
But he
the
didn't have
picture.
anything going on that year, right?
No, he just.
Didn't
But
he
he
do-
showed up in a lot of pictures.
Was he hammered? Was he drunk?
I don't know.
I don't know, but
He
didn't he do-
He seemed a little bit like an open micer comic.
Didn't he do?
Trying to
in
get
with the
in.
headliners.
Yes, like
Didn't
Louis
he do,
C.K.'s coming by.
He did a Clint Eastwood movie. What movie did he do?
He did know them all, but he just. But
No,
sometimes
but-
they were like in a minute or.
What movie
Give me
did
a
Clint
few-
Eastwood direct
Yeah,
that he
that's-
was in?
Tim Robbins?
Yeah, Clint Eastwood directed a movie that he was in.
I don't remember. I don't remember being in any of his movies.
I think he was. That's how he knew Clint Eastwood. That's why. He
Okay,
got
this is
into
getting
the-
boring. Let's move
Yes.
on from this.
Okay, now Paul's making.
Oh, you're not
now,
mad at him. You're not mad at him.
Who?
No,
Why
just
would I
trying
be
to
mad at
remember
Paul?
what movies. It was slowing things down.
Hey, Paul Mercurio is a get.
I don't know what the wink meant.
I think there was a bit of sarcasm there.
Is that the clip from the?
Yeah.
Is this the clip where the guys?
First of all, I don't know what that clip is. It's
Oh,
TMZ.
Mystic River. He was in Mystic River.
Melania. Is that her name? Melania. This is the picture. What's the half sister on the side?
Who was
that's
that?
the one. Marla Maples.
I always feel like she's just like
Right, exactly.
trying to get in from behind somebody.
She's the
like,
Tim Robbins of the family.
Yes.
Is that Marla Maples' daughter?
That's Marla. Yeah, that's
Yes.
Marla Maples' daughter, and she's always sort of like, right. She's on the wings a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
they always just like kind of have
when
to
there's
deal
a
with
shot
her.
of the family, you see like half her face.
But look at
or
it.
just
Look
her
at
hair.
it. Look at his daughter. How beautiful she
Like, look,
is.
she's always like sort of like.
Yeah.
But this is the funny thing too, is that they're all very well educated and in business, and then she's trying to be an actress. So
But here's the thing, like
I'm a singer,
you
songwriter,
hear that those
and an
kids are
actress.
advising the father. So what the policy of this country could be decided?
Two of those kids are on the spectrum.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
I don't know.
I mean, the daughter. The daughter's beautiful. I bet if I would have met her in life, I could have dated her.
Ivanka?
Yeah.
She would have brought you home.
You know what? You might have had a chance because maybe you reminded her slightly of her father, like that kind of like.
Yeah, you have the same kind of mouth. It's like tiny and there's like really white teeth.
Oh, but I meant like
paid for
the like I'm the greatest and like getting mad at people who
If I was a little
Or
taller.
maybe she
like
would
a little
date
bit
you.
of a bully.
Maybe she would date you so they had a point of reference later when she dated the guy that was really good. She goes, at least he's not Rich Voss.
Yes.
Like she would have a point of
Didn't,
reference.
she married a Jewish guy, right?
Yeah.
Good for her.
Cushman family, huge that's billions, real estate. See all over the city, Cushman. That's the son. The Cushman real estate empire. So the Trumps and the Cushman.
But I always think she's like actually smart and stuff, and she's like rolling
is.
her eyes behind the scenes.
Yeah, but I understand that. But
"Nah."
look, you know what? My mother's 88 and she has an opinion about something. That doesn't mean she should be fucking advising people about running a country.
Well, you know
like,
what?
I don't want them advising him.
Well, when we watched The Apprentice, that son right there, which one's that? That's Donald
No,
Jr.
that's the older one. Yeah.
But whenever the other kid came in, Eric, is that his name?
Yeah,
Eric.
You're going, oh, Donald's sick. Donald Jr.'s
Is
sick.
this guy knows something?
This guy's a smart guy. I saw him up at Trump Bedminster, which is, the course is insane how nice it is. Even though I play Neshannock Valley. So
Well, what about the Melania ripping off the
Well, she didn't do it. She didn't write
Michelle
the fucking
Obama?
speech.
I
No,
know
she didn't
that's the
write it.
thing,
No.
but why did those speech writers do
But
that?
there's a clip of her on the airplane saying,
Yes.
I wrote
So she lied, and then she got herself into a pickle.
I wrote the speech, and someone helped me a little bit, and then she was stuck with that now after the fucking thing, and you're like, you can't have it both ways.
Well, because the thing was, that's what I think that happened. That they used that other speech as a template, and then they just got too close.
Yeah.
They just kept...
But why?
I don't know. It makes no sense.
You have so much money, you could buy any speechwriter you need. Like, you know,
it makes no sense to me. They know everybody's eyes are going to be on that.
Look, Bonnie, you're a writer. Rich, you're not. Just, you don't want to
He wrote for the Oscars twice.
You guys both write.
Twice.
Tell me the easiest thing, now I know, tell me the easiest thing to write wouldn't be a speech like that. It's all platitudes. It's all, make America great again. We're going to be for the little people. We work hard.
Yes,
we love God. Like, how hard is that speech to write?
But maybe that's the thing, is that it's too the same anyway. Like, I wonder if you pulled up
but there are too many clips.
What about other wives' speeches? Were they that similar?
Well, I don't let my wife speak in public. So.
If I would have wrote for Trump...
I'm sure she doesn't want that kind of publicity.
No, she actually doesn't.
If I would have wrote for her, you know, she might have been uncomfortable plugging my CDs and stuff.
Right. I think she'd just be uncomfortable with you in general.
Yeah. We almost had a call, and I didn't get it.
What happened? Those people didn't call back?
Yeah, because we're not giving out the number.
866-96. It's on the thing. 866-969-1969.
It's on what thing?
Play this Sabato Jr. thing because
it comes up
crazy.
It's got to be how long is it?
Okay, yeah, got to hear this.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
It's
Antonio Sabato.
This is after he
Sabato
makes his
Jr.
actual speech.
We don't know what his acting background is, but he's been around for a while.
Well, they got a golfer speaking, Natalie.
I bet he wears like a cologne that's off-putting, like a cologne that you wouldn't want.
Today, when I was at Bloomingdale's, I got a bunch of samples. Do you get those when you go?
Do you really get them? You take them?
You know, the little samples.
Yeah, so what?
So to travel with.
They don't spray on you. They're like little packets.
Yeah, the pack, and then you get like, you know. I bought stuff too.
What's your cologne? What do you wear normally?
But is there one of him on the thing? I want to see him walk out and do it.
Oh, yeah, I think that, he's saying, you know, he's not a Christian. He's not a Christian. He's saying on the stage.
There he is on stage. Yeah.
There's a full speech. Oh,
because I don't get how he suckered him in.
What's that?
He had to pretend to be a Republican.
I think that's the level of celebrity they could get.
Like they just put the call out, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll do it."
Gary Busey canceled the last minute.
He was getting his teeth enlarged.
Oh my God! Okay.
He was getting 3 more teeth inserted in his fucking head.
Well, like really,
but not in his mouth.
Good evening. I'm honored to be here. And this November, we're going to win.
Look at him.
He looks different than
I know. I'm not your typical convention speaker. You might be wondering why I chose to speak. Well, the truth is that I never considered myself very political or spoken out politically before. But my belief in this country and my faith in Jesus Christ have compelled me to speak now.
Jesus Christ told him.
That's right.
He's so good because he's setting them up and he knows it.
I'm concerned about our country's future. I'm concerned about my children's future. And I believe we need Donald Trump, who shares, that's right, who shares my beliefs and my faith to get our country back on track.
I've never met him before.
In the past 8 years, failed policies have caused our country to deteriorate.
What are you looking at me? What?
Our rights have been troubled,
I don't know
and our
where
security threatened.
But when does he
We are weaker by almost every measure.
To Obama?
We are on the wrong path.
Hit pause for a second.
Wait.
You know what it is?
He's saying, wait.
Maybe he's just trying to show his range as an actor.
I don't get it. Who did he say is a Muslim?
No, well, he's going to get to it.
Oh, I thought he said Trump was.
No.
That was the whole thing.
So did I. Oh, he said Obama's a Muslim?
What the fuck? There's nobody listening to this?
You said
my
Trump.
God, you kept saying Trump.
We thought you said
That's why I was like,
Honestly, I thought you said Trump too.
No, I said he spoke at the convention on behalf of Trump. He called Obama a Muslim.
Oh my God.
I thought Trump
That's why I kept saying he pretended to be.
Yes.
Well, if I did, I'm sorry, but I don't think I did.
That's why I kept saying, like, well, wait, what?
I don't think I said that.
Listen
I
to
thought
me,
he was
Paul.
setting up.
Paul, listen. We're
Three
both
of us.
waiting for him to call Trump a Muslim.
Oh my God. Why else would I be that interested in it?
Could some listener call in to say if I tell him
I thought he was a get. He's a god. Listen to me. I'm waiting for this guy to call Trump a Muslim.
Oh my God.
Hey, everybody in the world has called Obama a Muslim. That's not fucking attack. That's hacked by now.
No, but I think it's created a lot of controversy.
Take this call. Ask if he listened.
No, they're going to go with your side. You're the host.
I don't see a call.
They don't like me either.
No, because here's the thing.
I don't think I would have made that mistake.
I was like, oh my God, he's so good. He knows. That's why I thought it was so crazy that he knew that he was going to say in front of all these people.
Okay.
So he goes, I thought he was going to be like, I believe in God, and that's why I don't think Trump should be president. And I thought, oh my God.
That's what I was waiting for.
Oh, man. Oh,
look at the tits on that one.
That's Guilfoyle.
What's her name?
Guilfoyle's her last name. She's a former beauty something, and
the one in the white.
No, the one on the right.
The one in the white has bigger tits.
No, she's got brains.
She really does.
No, Guilfoyle.
No.
Kimberly Guilfoyle. That's her name. Kimberly Guilfoyle.
God, that was so fucking depressing. Here, I thought he was going to call.
Brother, I was excited about some crazy.
Because you guys don't listen. Nobody listens to me.
Who's this guy?
Andrew from Indiana.
I was just out there. What's up?
Oh, Penn supporter.
Hey, are you guys aware of what's going on with the Hollywood sign right now?
No, what's happening?
It's being burned down.
Are you kidding me?
Wildfire.
Oh,
I thought
somebody lit it on fire.
Is it true though?
Yes, absolutely. Look at the photos.
Well, that's bigger than the convention. I'll tell you that.
Exactly.
Bigger than it.
There's homeless people sleep under that thing. You're going to have pride homeless people.
These fucking fires.
There's history behind that. I mean, come on.
It's true. We're getting the whole exclusive.
You're like breaking news. You're breaking news that Trump, that Antonio Sabato Jr. said something about Trump that he's a Muslim. We broke that story. Lou, I can't believe you didn't back me up on that. Is it because I'm white? Is that it? Is that it?
No. Well, don't worry about it. You can still be president. There's still a chance.
Yes. I want to see the Hollywood sign burning. Can we get to that on
Well, that's how we got to Hollywood in the first place, because the first one burnt down. Isn't that
true?
There
it is. Look at that.
Oh, my God. I used to live right there. Jesus, people are going to die.
Where do you live? By the H or the O?
I slept right under the O, but when I was awake, I would stand near the H.
I like the L. You could tan, you lie down on the little part of it.
Why is this
now we're in commercial? Oh, you got to do the thing.
Well, it's Hollywood. They got to make money on it.
Exactly. You got to see.
Breaking news! But first, do you have hemorrhoids?
The world is burning. You ever watch Fox News? They have all those catheter commercials.
Well, it's not burning, but it's like close.
Fire burns near.
Near.
Oh, okay, well, we got some calls. We got some.
Andrew.
Okay.
What's up?
He's call back when it's burning. Okay, that is.
Yeah, but thank you for the update.
But yeah, that's.
Can tell us.
I can't believe they can't put fires out. It's amazing to me.
Those things are so big; they spread so fast.
Yeah. They said it was like trying to, you see the helicopters dump the water on.
Look at me when you talk.
It's like trying to put out a house fire with a tablespoon of water.
Is it really?
That's what the analogy is.
Do you think that that's accurate?
They burn so they like where Lynn used to live. That's where the big fires were. Where
Lynn,
her friend Lynn Shawcroft. What's her name?
Shawcroft.
Yeah. Wasn't there
the delightful Lynn Shawcroft? A genius. There's a genius.
Here, let's get a quick cameo. From. I want to ask Sam something, and you got to be honest.
Okay.
Do you like my pants?
Yeah, I told you that already.
Sam, have you lost weight? You look thinner.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't know that you needed to.
Oh.
But I want to know how.
You don't need to lose weight.
My God.
But he likes my pants, and you guys
Fat
are trashing
pig.
him.
I feel like I'm becoming empowering to other women.
Let me see your ass.
Which is awful.
You got a fucking telescope?
I guess you do need to lose weight.
God.
They're trashing my pants.
You came in with seersucker pants on. I mean, that's a good look.
Oh, God.
It's the summer.
So embarrassing. But also, he's doing the man, belt thing, too tight.
No. Because he's showing off his midsection there.
But
you know what I mean? His core.
But it's going over the belt.
He's trying to be a different Rich. He's not trying to be some...
he'll only look himself in the mirror like that. So then when he's just regular, he doesn't know that.
Right.
See, I get what Rich is doing.
I'm fucking 20 years older than everybody. Go ahead.
He's that guy with the tattoos and everything, but still wears the formal pants. It's very stylish.
Thank you.
He's becoming the new Rich Voss, and you guys are upset because it's you've been comfortable comfortable being
do you ever do country
in the
club
position
gigs
you're
every
in.
Do you ever do country club gigs every once in a while?
Yes.
He's like one of the rich, sort of middle-aged Jewish guys at the country club that sort of have a couple of tattoos and they're on the edge.
He's like a guy that like invested in Yahoo.
He's got a couple sleeves.
No,
before anyone.
not smart enough. No,
First of all, you white trash, both of you. You're both trash. Me and Sam, no style.
Sam and I,
Sam and I, no style.
Right, we do.
Sometimes Sam will come in.
Look at what Sam is wearing.
You just said I looked thin.
Yeah, but that doesn't
I'm
mean
wearing
style.
slimming clothes.
It doesn't mean style.
Are you trying to look thin? You
Of
don't
course,
need to.
thin is
I honestly, I'm wondering if it's because your head's so
So
big.
you're not like a so you're not like a fat pig like Bonnie.
No.
is what you're saying.
Like,
Did you just call him an Argonaut?
I don't get that joke.
I'll forget it.
Yeah, that one.
What
You
is
don't know
it?
the Argonaut? Jason and the Argonauts?
What is it
Bring it.
from?
A movie.
Oh,
Yeah, that was. You got to move on.
It's an older movie is the only thing. That's the only. I know the movie. I know of it. It's
That
an older
flamed
movie.
out.
What movie do you want to talk about? Is there any movie you want to talk
sometimes
about?
he'll
I like
do
The
like
Yeah, you guys know about The Purge?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
three
want
of
that.
3 of them. That's
I want
good.
one night where I can kill anybody.
Who would you kill?
The guy that stands in the subway door when it opens and he doesn't move and people get in and out.
Why can't I don't get about how hard is it to be like people come out,
Right.
then people
and
go
I say
in.
something now. I lose
do
my
too.
shit, and I've been getting in a lot of arguments about a lot of things. And I go, do you understand the concept that people are trying to come in and out of this narrow
I always
thing?
say there's not enough room in there for everyone. You've got to come out,
Right.
and then we go in.
Right.
Who would you kill, Bonnie?
No one. I think everyone knows the answer to that. Let's move on.
Rich,
It's illustrated.
the guy that made those pants.
Who would I kill?
Yeah.
I would kill all the hatred in this world.
Oh
That's
God!
so
Oh,
good
my
of
God.
you, Rich.
What happened to you? Don't become born again, will you?
It's the
I
new
wa-
Rich Voss with the seersucker pants that hates hate.
Yes. Do you know about the thing? He was on. I watched him do a set, which is like, you guys don't know what this is like, but when you're married to someone who does stand up, it's hard to watch them do stand up.
Because you're nervous for them, or you know the
No,
conversation
you've just
after.
seen them so many times. It's
yeah.
like, who's your favorite comedian?
I got a bunch of them. I don't know right now. Brian Regan, great comedian.
Okay,
Love
so
him.
let's say you had to see Brian Regan like 200 times
Yeah, no,
in like
that's-
a year and a half.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be like, I can't fucking watch him.
Yeah, exactly.
Same with fucking. Go ahead.
So we have our tricks, though, don't we? So
Sleeping during it.
anyway, he's very funny, obviously, and but he at one point in his set, he's sitting on his stool and he leans forward and he goes, "There's just too much hate in this world."
What?
And I kind of got excited because I was like, "Oh, I don't know this setup," but
you were
it
just
wasn't
saying?
a setup. He said it twice. He leaned forward, just too much hate, and he goes, "No hate in my family." And I was like, who are you?
Were you trying to be like this sort of philosophical, sort of downtown?
He claims that he didn't have a way to get from one joke to the other, so this was
How about a
bridging the
pause,
gap. Yes,
shithead?
yes.
No, it's called.
You've been doing it for
need
30
a
years.
segue. I needed
You don't need a
segue.
segue.
I did for this.
I think you were just coming from a place of honesty and
Yes,
wanted
thank
to
you.
express your
well,
feelings.
And you know what the thing is? There's so much hate, and maybe if you take a stance, some of it'll stop.
Don't go like.
I think that's
He
right.
just put his hand on his
All right.
chest,
What
like
is
he
going
was,
on?
like-
Are
You
you
know what I
coming?
mean? Here's
Are
the
you
thing.
coming out on your
Oh, my
show?
God.
No, Rich has
Caitlin.
evolved. Rich has evolved,
Thank
and
you.
the two of you are honestly, and forgive me, but you sound like a couple of haters with a
Okay,
capital
guess
H.
what? I don't want to live in a
okay.
world where there isn't any hate.
Somebody
Come
who
on.
can't even hold his
Let's-
giant head up is giving me shit.
Let's see your Trump tattoos, you two. Come on.
Do you
Well,
really?
I want to be able to hate Trump. Okay, I want to, I want to live in a world where hate is okay.
There's hate and there's racism everywhere, and it's behind closed doors, and it'll always be there.
Have you ever been in at the end of an acting class? Trust me, you don't want to be a place where there's no hate. It's awful. Everybody's hugging everybody, telling everybody how great they
Yeah,
are.
I know.
Brave.
It's a weird. It really is a weird place to be. Like when you're a comic and you take an acting workshop, and they're
Oh, my
all like
God.
super, super nice. And I literally the first time I did it, and they were like, I thought they were being sarcastic. And I
Yeah,
was
you're
like,
like, whatever.
fuck you bitch.
Well,
Like,
I do this all the time. Like one time I was at the gym and this guy goes, "Are you playing poker tonight?" And I thought he was making fun of my hat. And I was like, whatever, dude. And then he's like, "Oh no, a bunch of us are playing poker." I didn't know. It was like, I just take everything.
Yeah.
He's like, "Go fuck yourself,"
yeah, no,
okay?
exactly. It's what the city does to you. It's like Fucking asshole.
But every now and then you take a fashion risk and you step out in front of people and you're not afraid to do it. And that's what happened tonight with Rich and his seersucker pants.
Like a true radio genius.
You know?
Let's bring it back.
It's the T-shirt.
Oh my God.
He's strutting.
He's wearing a white shirt, first of all.
The problem
He really
is it's not a
dressed
white
for a
shirt.
Hamptons Beach
It's a
party.
fucking, it's a T-shirt.
No, I have a
You
polo
look like an
shirt in the
Italian
car.
guy that works at the pizzeria and he got his outside shirt dirty and now you're wearing
No,
that.
listen to me. Listen to me.
You
Fucking resentment against Joker's Comedy Club still. What I'm trying to say is I have
That
a
was the
nice
worst
fucking,
callback.
I know. I have a fucking polo shirt in the car, white. I was going to wear pink with this because pink and blue go
it does,
nice.
That's
but
cool.
What
That's cool.
Bonnie,
I'm
who did you
saving
marry?
that.
That's
I'm
cool.
saving that.
Yeah, that's pastels are dope.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's like weird though. Before we got married, you never. One time you did talk about wearing culottes. You were like, "I'm gonna get." Remember when like
Culottes are cool.
guys were wearing like short
European,
pants?
very
Down to your,
And then he was like, I'm gonna get some. And I was like, imagine yourself going into the cellar. This was when Patrice was still alive. Keep that in mind.
Shit.
And you won't be able to handle it.
No.
And he never got them.
Sam, tell me if I'm right. These guys, 2 years away from driving around on a golf cart in a Florida community.
Oh no, he would love it, and he also does this thing where he looks up what are they called, like
Trailer
camper?
homes.
Yeah, the driver
The
ones.
RV?
Well, the
RVs.
I spent all night looking at RVs.
You just want to
You
go
want to
around
get an
the country?
RV?
I just
You
want to
work on the road. Why would you want to do that?
I want a little one where I could just go and chill.
And keep all of your pink
Is it just
shirts
that you
and-
don't want to be in the same place as me? Is that what it is?
Well, I don't want to come right out and say it.
He wants,
Live in the driveway in his RV.
Yeah, I think that, I honestly
he
think
wants
that's
two things. He wants to be able to get away from you and easy access to a toilet. So that's the RV.
Hey, listen, and I talked about this on our podcast. There's not beautiful.
available on iTunes or riotcast.com.
Riotcast, our podcast, My Wife Hates Me, not the radio show. You can move to Palm Springs outside of L.A., which is 2 hours from L.A., and get a nice mobile home in a community. You know, not mobile where you can drive it away. They're like mobile home for like
double
the kind that they get taken away in a
Why
hurricane.
would you want to live in that? Even if it looks nice, you know in your mind you're fucking living in a fucking trailer. Why would you want
Like you
that?
literally,
trailer,
but
they're home.
you did just call it is a trailer, and you just called them white trash a minute ago, and then you were like, you can get a great trailer for $40,000.
But listen to me. But listen.
Well, he does this. No, you listen to me.
On a golf course.
This
the workout room.
This is all he does. He looks at sneakers online, and then sometimes I'll go down and he's looking at these little tiny motorhomes, and I realize I think he just likes the shape. I think that's like what it is. It says something to do.
It's sort of square enough.
Then it sort of looks like the head of a golf club, maybe.
Right. It's a weird combination: sneakers and mobile homes. You're
I gotta see what new Nikes are coming out.
Yeah, black Jew is what you are. Like you have this black in you that loves the sneakers.
Can Nike? Will you guys start sending me some fucking
sneakers? You
sneakers?
can't live in a trailer, even if it's a nice
one.
trailer. No,
why?
Because it's embarrassing. You wouldn't want to have somebody
I just
over.
want someone to, if I want to take off for a week and go play golf somewhere,
so go get a hotel.
Yeah.
Instead of getting a summer home,
put $40,000 in your bank account and use it to
or buy a condo on the golf course.
Instead of a beach house, he wants a nice mobile home or a trailer.
Right,
That's
exactly.
cool.
Who doesn't?
In one way, it's kind of sweet. Like his expectations in life are so low.
Oh yeah, it's not like
listen, because I'm talking. If you do it in Palm Springs,
right?
You could do it in Florida, but you're still 2 hours from L.A. So you get a nice. You look at them
but
online.
But if you're 2 hours from L.A., then you go into L.A., you have to get a hotel.
Why wouldn't you do it like in Florida? It's like easier.
Because there's no entertainment in Florida,
right?
And
you think you're still working in the business at this point? The minute fucking the minute TMZ puts that you're living in a trailer, you're fucking done in this business.
Can Lewis bring up these fucking nice trailer places? These
He's
mobile
on the
homes,
phone.
mobile
Lewis,
homes.
can you bring up this Antonio Sabato Jr. It's calling Trump?
Listen,
did you hear what happened?
I did. I was watching it.
I fucking didn't say
so
anything
great.
wrong.
Mobile homes. I'm talking about when it gets cold in the winter. Hey, let's go a month or 2 months to Palm Springs.
And all joking
hang
aside,
out.
my father, who's passed away,
Were
always
you
wanted
joking
to do
ever?
That. Always wanted to just
all
get an
joking
RV.
aside, isn't that the name of your new album?
What did you say?
He always wanted to get an RV and just travel the country.
But I don't
when he
really
was
want
retired.
an RV as much as I want one of those homes. They're nice.
Bonnie, what do you want?
Not bad. I'll bet.
If you look them up, go look up.
I would,
Palm
you know,
Springs.
Hang on, let's hear what Bonnie
I would like
wants.
to upgrade my living conditions, not downgrade.
No,
you
it's
know?
just
It's an
like,
extra, though.
Lewis,
now you have a house and a
pull up
trailer.
Yeah, but I don't want to have a
mobile
He
park.
wants to do it in Palm Springs, which the only time we'd be able to go is in the summer because we have a daughter who goes to school. So
We
why
could-
would you
we
want
could
to live
homeschool
there
her for
in
2
the
months.
hottest?
Homeschooler in the trailer.
Why don't you build it? You have a swimming pool at your house? Build a
Yes.
swimming. Oh, you do? Then you're good.
Look,
That's
no,
crazy.
Not,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
not the RVs, but
That's
mobile
nice.
homes in Palm
Come
Springs.
on, Lewis.
Trailer. Lewis.
What are you?
Mobile
You
homes
screwed
in
up
Palm
the Sabato
Springs.
thing, and
Look,
now this.
Look at these. Hold on. That's a mobile home.
Yeah, but these ones are expensive. This
Any way you cut it, it looks like a mobile home.
Are you kidding me? Those are nice.
Are those like the houses that like they put on the back of trucks and stuff? Like you see them on the highway sometimes. There it is.
that's
a nice ranch house.
That's the $40,000 one you're talking about.
That's cool. A stair set next to them.
But put a.
You guys are all just yelling at the
on break
television.
now until it's sold.
I'm like, do you know about your
Look at
mics?
the inside.
Just screaming at the TV sets.
Not buy
Like, what are you doing?
Huh?
Like
You
a
can
whole
get those
audience
for
and
like
everything.
30 or 40. You can get them for like
And he doesn't even. He won't stop. Like if he wants to say something and you're talking, he'll just keep on
talking.
going.
Sorry.
No. I was just saying
You just
guys
were talking without a
were
mic.
shouting at the televisions about mobile homes instead of doing
You and
their
I
show.
were talking, yelling, and they were talking. And
That's only
you put-
that's not how it comes. That's
That's
on
cool
display.
though.
That's
I
on
want a
display.
house on bricks.
That's on display.
Oh,
He did show me
Nice
the mobile
grass.
homes.
Oh, that's mud.
From a certain area in
Palm Springs.
Palm Springs, and so can
that
you
house
bring
is
that?
propped up like when in the
yeah,
70s, the tires on your car would get stolen in the hood, and they would prop up the car on bricks.
Yeah.
That's like how the houses are.
Hey,
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
look at the pool. Look
There,
at that.
that's the ones.
Those are nice. How could you not want to live
That's
there?
the one.
It's definitely
But
a
if you're
mobile
going to
home.
go there, you
But
can't
that's
get
not-
around it. The
not just-
minute you walk up to it, you see mobile home. It's
No,
like
it's not mobile. Those are. I think there's a different name for them.
I understand, but whatever trailer.
That pool's not just for you, though. That's the community pool.
Yeah, exactly.
Our pool at our townhouse is it's a townhouse pool.
Why don't you buy
So,
a
so it's not
townhouse?
like it's like no, but everybody's sharing the pool, pissing in the pool and stuff. Nobody
I don't
wants
go
to
in.
So then, who are you bragging about a pool for? if
Yeah,
you don't
but
even go in?
you get to piss in the pool too. It's not like it's just other
Right.
people.
I guess that's a good
What do you
point.
mean? I mean, that whole piss in a pool thing.
Yeah.
That's so fake.
Here,
Kids
this
piss
guy
in the
wants
pool
to
all
say
the
hi
time.
to you, Paul. Go
Some
ahead, William.
Some people, people pay to get
Hey.
pissed on.
I know everyone's having a good time right now.
What's that?
Yo, what's up? What's up, buddy?
Hey, man, how are you?
Paul?
Who is this?
I'm great, brother.
Where are you calling from?
Like you call them at
Billy,
home. Who is this?
Rich is again. We're talking.
Who's on the phone?
Wow, this is.
Y'all got agendas. All right, relax.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I just wanted to say what's up to Paul Mercurio. I haven't seen since the Jim Norton roast in 2004, I think it was.
Oh wow.
Were you on that roast
This was
at Caroline's?
Yeah, dude, I was at that Caroline's roast.
Who
Fucking
hosted
at a whole
that?
table. At Opie and Anthony.
No, I did. You fucking idiot. Keep going.
Who did? Wait, who?
I was honestly,
Rick,
I was
you
gonna,
did.
I was honestly
Rick,
gonna
don't-
say like
dude, I
the only
know.
reason he's asking is because he's like I should have been hosting.
it's all about him, yeah.
I hosted
He
it.
knows
yeah.
what I meant, though.
I called.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Let the guy talk
I don't like that.
because he's not
Rich,
complimenting
come
you.
on,
Exactly.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just kidding.
I'm a huge fan, dude. I'm not laughing loud in the front. Trust me.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love you, brother.
People when
Thanks,
they
man.
see
I'm
they
just saying,
see.
this is a greatest night ever. I swear, it was so much fun for me. I went there. I seen Paul, and people were like mad at him for the thing of the cathedral, and I was like, get the fuck out of here! I remember yelling because I was stupefied. Like fuck you, and saying fuck you to people because they were like fucking with Mercurio.
Because of St. Pat's thing.
Well,
I didn't say
forget about it. Don't worry about it.
cathedral thing. Anyway, blah blah blah. Shit
All
goes
right.
forward.
Well,
He's
thank you
you're
so
a
much.
nice
Thank you,
guy.
man. I appreciate it. Are you in New York based? You live in New York?
Of course.
Yeah. Come see me November 25th or 26th at Gotham.
Mark
There
it
you
down.
go. There's a plug. There you go, buddy.
All right, thanks a lot.
Hey,
Rich is
and-
That
middling
guy had the
class.
greatest night of his life, and then he got hit by a cab and had brain damage or something. It's like living with that.
after you're done seeing Paul in 2019, October.
All right, we got about 3 minutes left, 2 minutes left. So you want to do some plugs?
No, I just
Purge is in theaters now. Purge 3.
Are you?
10 minutes left. I thought you go till 9.
But why? Are
No,
you
we
in
have
it?
a 10 of like 10. I think.
No, I just like to purge.
Yeah, and if you
is there something I don't know about that word?
No, I was just annoying Judy Gold with it last week. Because Rich called me in last week because he couldn't figure out the phones. So then I just kept mentioning The Purge when Judy Gold was talking about Shakespeare in the Park.
Can I tell my Paul McCartney story, how I got Paul McCartney on my podcast?
No. So here's...
I want to plug my podcast.
We only got a couple of minutes.
Oh, this is awkward.
He had Paul McCartney on his podcast.
I thought because you're anorexic, that's why I keep saying Purge.
No,
wait, hold on. He had Paul McCartney. You don't think that's interesting?
I don't know who Paul McCartney is. No, okay, what? Tell me how. But in 30 seconds or less.
No, I can't do it in 30 seconds. Don't worry.
Why'd you wait to the end?
I don't know. It just didn't dawn on me until now. I got a voice message from him and everything.
From Paul McCartney.
Yeah. Real quick. He's at the, you can see it on, you can hear it on iTunes. He's at the Colbert Report. He's in the hallway. I run into him. I start talking to him. I say, it's an honor to meet you. He goes, nice to meet you. We chit chat. I leave. I go in the bathroom. I'm hyperventilating and I think he should do my podcast. I go back and I say, would you do my podcast? And he goes, yeah, sure. How do you want to do it? And I'm like, holy fuck. And now I'm like thrown because I didn't have a plan. And I literally went, I'll come to London. And he's like, you're in New York with me now. Why would you come to London? And then he goes, is it easy to do? I go, yeah, you could do it on your phone naked from your toilet. I fucking actually said that to him. And I said, look, I'll leave you alone. I'll go talk to your assistant. He goes, no, let's you and I arrange it. They'll just muck it up. I go, what do you mean? He goes, just give me your number and here's my number and I'll call you. But when I call you, you have to be ready to do it. I'm like, okay. And I leave. And I'm like, he's never going to fucking call me. And then an hour later, my phone rings, and I don't recognize the number, and I let it ring the voicemail, and this is the message on my phone.
Hey, Paul, it's Paul McCartney here. I'm going to ring you back in 5 minutes to do the podcast thing. I've got some time now. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of time. So if you're there in 5 minutes' time, you got me. Okay,
that's fucking great.
And so you just scrambled around, got it ready.
That's exactly what happened. I was going between the Colbert Report and the Daily Show.
Go.
Well, we got that same call from Paul.
So with iTunes, Two Chairs and a Microphone is a podcast. You can check it out.
All right. Also, this weekend we got that same call from Paul Bond. Anyhow, this weekend at Levity, Thursday through Sunday. Next week at Montreal, the 29th Friday. Come out to the show, 12 o'clock. We're going to be taping live. Come see us. Sam, anytime you stop in, it just brings the show to another level.
Oh, thank you so much.
Lower level.
No, a higher level.
It's a different level, but
okay, thank you. Good night.
Bonnie's in Somerville.